Warren Buffett once said, "The more you learn, the more you earn." And indeed, his journey to wealth was paved with continuous learning and understanding. Let's take a moment to appreciate the wisdom that lies in this simple yet profound statement. It comes from none other than Warren Buffett, a man often hailed as the Oracle of Omaha, a beacon of financial acumen, and arguably one of the most successful investors of all time.
You don't need to be a genius in what I do. That's the good thing about it. I am in a game. You don't really need brains. You need the right orientation.
Born in 1930 in the heart of Nebraska, Buffett's story is one of humble beginnings. His father was a stockbroker, and young Warren developed a keen interest in the stock market from an early age. Over the years, he honed his understanding of the financial world, eventually earning a master's degree in economics from Columbia University. But Buffett's education did not stop at the university gates. He was a lifelong learner, constantly seeking knowledge and understanding. He once famously said that he spends 80% of his day reading. Buffett's insatiable thirst for knowledge is a cornerstone of his success, a testament to the power of continuous learning. From his modest roots, Buffett built Berkshire Hathaway, a multinational conglomerate holding company that owns a vast array of businesses. Today, he is one of the richest men in the world, with a net worth that rivals the gross domestic product of some countries. All of this was not achieved by sheer luck or coincidence. It was the result of a deep understanding of the principles of investing and the courage to apply them. Now, you might be wondering, what are these principles? What did Buffett understand that made him so rich? Well, dear listener, that's what we're here to explore. So, fasten your seatbelts and prepare for a journey into the mind of a financial titan. Let's unravel the wisdom of Warren Buffett and see how his insights can guide us on our own paths to financial success. The first understanding that Buffett credits to his wealth is the power of compound interest. Now, you might be wondering, what is compound interest? Well, imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing larger and larger. That's compound interest in a nutshell. It's the process where the interest you earn on your money is added back into the original amount, and then that total sum earns even more interest. It's interest on interest, if you will. Let's take a simple example. Say you invest $100 at an interest rate of 10% per annum. At the end of the first year, you'll have $110. Now, here's where the magic happens. In the second year, you don't just earn interest on the original $100, you earn it on the full $110. This means that by the end of year 2, you'll have $121. And this process continues year after year, with your wealth growing exponentially over time. This is the power that Warren Buffett harnessed in his investment strategy. Instead of chasing quick returns, he focused on steady, long-term investments that would benefit from the power of compound interest over years and even decades. It's like planting a tree. You water it, nurture it, and over time it grows, bearing fruit year after year. This is not a get-rich-quick strategy. It requires patience, discipline, and a keen understanding of the value of time. But the rewards, as Buffett's success demonstrates, can be monumental. It's a principle that applies not just to investing, but to all areas of life. Whether it's improving a skill, building a business, or growing your wealth, the power of compound interest can turn small, consistent efforts into great achievements. And so, it's no wonder Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. The second understanding that propelled Buffett's wealth is the value of time. It's a simple concept, yet profound. Time, an abstract entity, is an investor's best friend and worst enemy. For Warren Buffett, it was a companion that guided him to immense wealth. Buffett understood the significance of time from a young age. At just 11 years old, he bought his first stock. A few shares of Citi's Service, preferred for $38 each, an investment that for most would seem insignificant. But for Buffett, it marked the beginning of a journey that would see him become one of the wealthiest individuals on the planet. But why did he start so young? Why not wait until he had more money, more experience, more knowledge? Because Buffett recognized that time is one of the most valuable assets an investor can have. Each day, each hour, each minute represents an opportunity for growth, an opportunity that diminishes with every tick of the clock. Imagine a snowball atop a mountain. It starts small, almost insignificant, but as it rolls down the mountain, it gains momentum. It gathers more snow, growing larger and larger. Before long, it's a force to be reckoned with. That's how Buffett views investments. They start small, but given enough time, they can grow into something extraordinary. Now let's consider two people. One starts investing at 25, the other at 35. Each invests the same amount of money every year and earns the same rate of return. But by the time they retire, the person who started at 25 will have significantly more money. Why? Because they had an extra 10 years for their investments to grow. That's the power of time. It turns small investments into large fortunes. It's the force that drove Buffett to start investing at 11, and it's the force that can drive you to wealth as well. Buffett himself started investing at the tender age of 11, and he often says that his biggest regret is not starting earlier. Time, as we've seen, is the soil in which the seed of compound interest grows. But it's also a reminder to start now, whatever your goals may be. Every day you delay is a day of potential growth lost. But remember, time is a double-edged sword. It can create wealth, but it can also destroy it. So invest wisely and invest early. As Buffett says, you can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. The third understanding that Buffett attributes to his wealth is the importance of investing in what you know. Let's delve into this philosophy a bit. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha himself, is renowned for sticking to his circle of competence. By this, we mean he invests in industries and companies he thoroughly understands. He doesn't venture into unfamiliar territories, no matter how glittering the prospects may seem. Why does he do this? Well, the answer is simple yet profound. By investing in what he knows, Buffett minimizes risk. The more you know about a business, the better you can predict its future performance. And with better predictions come better investment decisions. It's like playing a game. The more you understand the rules, the better your chances of winning. Let's look at some examples. Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway, is heavily invested in companies like Coca-Cola and American Express. These are companies that produce goods and services people use every day. Businesses that are easy to understand. Buffett didn't invest in them because they were trendy or because they promised quick returns. He invested in them because he understood them. On the flip side, Buffett was notably absent from the tech boom of the late 90s. While other investors were pouring money into dot-com startups, Buffett stayed away. Not because he didn't see the potential of the internet, but because he didn't understand the business models of these companies, and as we now know, his caution was warranted. When the dot-com bubble burst, many investors lost their shirts, but Buffett was safe. So the lesson here is clear. Stick to your circle of competence. Don't let the fear of missing out push you into investments you don't understand. Take the time to study and understand a business before you put your hard-earned money into it. In the end, it's not about how many investments you make, but how many successful investments you make. And the key to success, according to Buffett, is understanding. As Buffett wisely puts it, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. These principles are not complex financial strategies reserved for Wall Street wizards, but simple, timeless truths that anyone can grasp and apply in their own lives. These are the wisdom of Warren Buffett, distilled into 3 simple understandings. They've made him one of the richest men on the planet, and they can guide you on your path to success too. And remember, as Buffett says, it's not necessary to do extraordinary things to get extraordinary results. So start applying these understandings today, and who knows, you might be the next Warren Buffett. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom from the world's greatest investors. Until next time.